Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
For 3, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic outside. The pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic. And Doncic is right there.
And he's become a true warrior on the backboard. Doncic understands how to position himself on that offensive board.
Powell with the steal. Doncic against Conley. For the 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Mitchell wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Conley against Doncic to the inside. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich with the drive. Powell pulls it in. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Gobert trying to get open. That's good by Mitchell.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Powell kicks to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Clock at 4. Pulls up. They get it back. And it's put back in by Powell.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. That shot missing. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Hardaway finds Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. 1:21 left to play here in the first. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Passes it to Gobert. Down low. Here's Mitchell. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Doncic feeling it out. And he gets it to go from the high post. Doncic has got 6.
Well, Luka has options all over the floor. He's a versatile shooter who can utilize the mid-range.
It looked like the defense just flat out froze out there. Clear breakdown in communication to allow that easy bucket.
On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Conley. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. And there's the drive. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
For Utah, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Conley for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Powell against Gobert. And the dunk by Powell.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's Dallas. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
On the floor for Dallas, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
O'Neal dishes to Gobert. Driving inside.
He put the ball on the deck and attacked Rudy Gobert offensively. He has elevated his game.
Doncic against Conley. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
All the officials are all over that one. Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
The putback, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Mitchell with it. Hardaway picks him up. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Sinks the three-pointer. Doncic has got 9.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. From deep three-point range, the rebound by the Jazz.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Conley with the 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. The shot by Powell, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Here's Whiteside. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Mavericks leading. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Whiteside, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great anticipation by Rudy Gay. That's a veteran move by a guy who knows how to create scoring opportunities.
Brunson kicks to Bullock. Pass to Brown. Brown against Clarkson. And another basket for Dallas.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
2 free. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Here's Brunson. The pass to Kleba. The kick out to Brown. The three-pointer off the mark. And the first half comes to a close in a top.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
They've got Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the guard position. That's the group right now for Utah. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Doncic with it. From past the arc. And it's Gay with the rebound. Utah is shooting in this game 45%. Back to Clarkson. Jazz passing it around. Here's Whiteside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Mavericks shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Doncic left side. And Doncic throws it down.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Brown is checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleba comes in for Porzingis. Sterling Brown is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Jalen Brunson is checked in for Luka Doncic. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut to just one in the basket from Whiteside.
Not to be denied. And what do you expect from Hassan Whiteside? He's full of confidence.
Now here's Brunson. T right on him. It's Brown on the wing. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Second chance shot and contact on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Brown with the bounce pass. Kleba inside. He's covered by Gay. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. And so Brown will bring it up for the Mavericks. They lead by 1.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Inside, Ingles. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Mavericks ball.
Mavericks leading by 3. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Brunson kicks to Bullock.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Makes it off the glass.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Passes it to Kleba. Dishes it to Bullock. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks with some changes.
4th team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Clarkson on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. Here's Oney. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Doncic outside. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Doncic has got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Back to Whiteside. Powell with the steal. Over in the corner, Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
Oney passes to Whiteside. To end the cold streak. The shot by Oney, no good.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Here's Powell. Nice move. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gay.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because...
And so it's Dallas going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at center.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Powell trying to free himself up. Doncic dishes to Powell. A good look from Doncic. The 19-footer is on the money. Doncic has got 11 points here in just the second half. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Back to Gobert. And Bogdanovich now top the key. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Misses from short range. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Again, the Mavericks score.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. The Jazz with another miss. From downtown, and Luka Doncic again from deep. Doncic has got 10 points in the quarter.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Will it go? Doesn't go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
He kicks it to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Fires it up. And it's Dallas with another.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Mavericks leading by 22. Here's Finney Smith. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Utah's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. For 3, Mitchell scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by the Mavs.
Doncic outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 points.
Doncic has got 30.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counterpuncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Doncic has got 32 points in the game. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Dallas again missing.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Bogdanovich wide open. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David. combined talent, that's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And Barton throws it down.
Well, the activity of Aaron Gordon, so solid at reading the opposition and taking his chances.
And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Jazz passing it around. Shot clock at 5. O'Neal misses. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. From outside the arc, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Murray, the pass to Porter. At the elbow, Jokic. No good on the shot. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Mitchell outside. He feeds it to Gobert. Porter with the steal. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Murray finds Porter. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And that's just good physical play by Jokic. Goes hard on the offensive glass there for the second chance hoop.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Gobert trying to get open. Bogdanovich, no luck. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Porter against Bogdanovich. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist from Porter. Jokic has got his second bucket.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Now O'Neal. Conley with a wide open look. Another miss by Utah.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Here's Murray. Jokic trying to free himself up. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Gobert with it. Now guarded by Porter. Here's Mitchell. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Murray against Conley. Murray kicks to Barton. Back to Murray. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. No points in the game yet for him. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. It's Barton on the wing. Back to Gordon. The kick out to Barton. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Murray, the pass to Barton. Here's Jokic. Murray outside. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Murray's got 5.
You got to feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
O'Neal from long range. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets leading by 6. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. It's tipped. Murray, the pass to Jokic. It's Porter. It's out the key. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Martin from outside. Porter controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for. So, no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. The Nuggets leading by 9. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And they double up Murray. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 7 points.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Barton outside. Pass to Gordon. Back to Barton. Wide open look here for Murray. And the 3 off target. Jazz trail by 12. Lets a floater go. The offensive rebound. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Another miss by Utah.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Murray dishes to Porter. Barton against Mitchell. Porter outside. Barton right side. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. Mitchell against Barton. And it's Mitchell missing. The Nuggets leading by 10. Left side, Gordon. The putback.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Mitchell wide open. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Mitchell's got 8.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Murray scanning the floor. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley with it. Now defended by Jokic. A clear look for Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Porter passes to Murray. Goes up the baseline, and it's Denver scoring again.
And let's be honest, Murray has never seen a shot he didn't like, especially these mid-range jumpers.
Here's Gobert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Murray kicks to Barton. The pass to Porter. Back to Barton. Pass to Porter. Now, here's Jokic. The kick out to Porter. The three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. O'Neal from long range. That one's off to a rough 0 for 6 start for him.
He's so frustrated. He hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
For the Nuggets.
On the wing, Morris. Covered by Conley. Rivers passes to Morris. And another miss by Denver. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They lead by 11. And big fella, let's get your thought. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Conley, the pass to Mitchell, stolen by Rivers. And here's Morris for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He may not always shoot for a high percentage, but Doris, when Rivers gets on a roll, he can be unstoppable.
Yeah, there's no doubt he can string together points when he starts making shots. This guy is especially dangerous in the clutch because he has no fear.
Here's Najee. Utah with the rebound.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Count it. Gobert's got his first points of the game.
Boy, rock solid from Rudy Gobert, just ready on the catch, and he puts it in the basket.
Morris passes to Najee. Kicks it to Rivers. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's his first trip to the line.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. 3rd quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Passes it to Whiteside. Here's Gay. He kicks to Ingles. Shoots it up. Utah the rebound. Oni passes to Clarkson. From the arc. Tips it up, and Whiteside stays right with it.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Morris passes to Dozier. Clarkson against Rivers. Here's Najee. The Nuggets with another miss.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Ingles finds Gay. Knocked away. Right side, the pass to Gay. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Dishes it to Rivers. Here's Najee. He's covered by Whiteside. 6 to shoot. Najee passes to Green. A rebound by the Jazz.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Pass to Oni. There's the 3. They get the rebound.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Morris passes to Najee. Misses in close. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Oni. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets leading by 10. Outside, Green. And again, Denver, no good. Ingles with the ball. Now Bull defending. Here's Whiteside. That one off the back iron and out.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Utah's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Gay. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
That's his first personal foul.
Denver's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And the pass to Bull. Campazzo, the pass to Bull. They could use a bucket, and it goes down 2 points. And the Nuggets lead by 12. Clarkson outside. Pass to Gay. Here's Oni. Can't connect. And so it's the Denver Nuggets up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jazz shooting only 21% from the field so far. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Denver. Green is out there at Bull. And it's Rivers. And it's Green. And it's Campazzo in at the point guard position. Campazzo over by Conley. Rivers dishes to Green. And Green slams it in.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Nifty move. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Rivers gets a wide open look. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
It's stolen by Green. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. The putback. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
Outside, Green. Campazzo. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Conley against Green. Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Campazzo, the pass to Green. The Nuggets with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Conley's shot is off. The Nuggets leading by 10. Passes to Campazzo. Back to Green from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter. Campazzo, covered by Conley. Inside. Green, the pass to Campazzo. Denver passing it around. Here's Cole. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it up. Off the left rim and out. Jazz trail by 8. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Conley with it. Well guarded by Murray. And it's blocked by Gordon.
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
Conley against Murray. He dishes it to Barton. To the inside. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Drills it from outside. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
And that's scary, guys. If Gordon is connecting from this deep, he is unguardable.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Murray dishes to Porter. The kick out to Barton. Murray the pass to Gordon. Barton outside. We're outside. Utah with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gobert dishes to O'Neal. For 3, Mitchell nailed from three-point land.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Murray kicks to Barton. The dish to Gordon. Murray outside. From deep three-point range, Gobert pulls it in.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Murray with it. So the Nuggets win it. A solid win on the road for them. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do
Get ready for the NBA. And we've got...
All right, BA.
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, BA. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
6 on the shot clock. Booker can't get it to go.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
The drive by Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Fires the 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
And here's Paul. Crowder with it. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
So tough to keep up with the energy of Chris Paul at the point guard position, especially when he's handling the rock like that.
Booker against Mitchell. That shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Bridges passes to Booker. Here's Crowder. O'Neal pulls it in.
Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. The Jazz with another miss. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to start. And with Crowder's free agency, team saw what he brings to the table.
He's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Booker. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Jazz ball.
Utah has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Gobert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Ball against Conley. It's Bridges on the wing. Stolen by Conley. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Three-pointer off the mark. The Suns trailing. Inside. Here's Bridges. Back to Ayton. Pass to Bridges. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Outside Bogdanovich. And he's going for the oop here. Outside Paul. He buries it from 3. Paul's got 5 points.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% from 3 as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
Here's O'Neal. From deep, Conley. And Chris Paul clears it away.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
The 3 from Mitchell drains the triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
1:03 left in the opening quarter. Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. Booker, the pass to Paul. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Jazz have gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. Let's go with a 3. Unable to get that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Conley against Crowder. And a nice finish on the layup.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Conley with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, they get a hand on it. Paul with a steal. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And so it's Phoenix leading. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Suns.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Down low. Shoots from 14. They get it again. Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Takes a 3. The shot by Conley. No good. The Suns leading. Right side Paul. Bridges outside. Up top Booker. Fires the 3. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Booker. Bridges has got 9.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions. Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Now here's Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. That one a little long.
No one around him. He makes the shot harder than it has to be.
To the middle. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. That shot off. Nice D from Bridges. Paul finds Crowder. Outside Paul. Back to Crowder. No one near him. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. And the Suns lead by 13.
Old school, mid-range, Jay Crowder, that's 2.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. For 3, Booker. Pass to Ayton. The 3 is up. Now Crowder. Bridges outside. Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. For 3, Booker. That one no good. And Utah will come the other way. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Conley against Paul. From deep. The rebound by the Jazz. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Booker. From deep three-point range. Paul shot is off.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Paul with it, and it's Gobert picking him up.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Deflects the pass. Paul with a steal. Stolen by Conley. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Great open look there. Booker's got his first 3 points of the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. The 3. Another three for Phoenix.
Uh-oh, they might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Paul's got 4 rebounds now. Shot and game clock separated by 5. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They're getting cold in here. This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And so it's Phoenix now holding it.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They are leading by 12. And over to Shaq. What did you think about that? And that's a wrap with the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Outside Payne. 4-3. Oh, Brent, you could light it up from 3-point range. Do you ever think about how well suited you would be to the modern game?
There are nights, BA. There are long nights where I can't sleep dreaming about playing in some of these systems.
Bogdanovich, no good. Phoenix is shooting at about 44% so far. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Conley. McGee in the post. Can't get it to fall. And for Utah, they're shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Conley passes to Gobert. The Suns clear it.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Pass to McGee. Here's Shamet. 6 to shoot. Poke loose. Stolen by Conley. Oh, the heave from beyond half court is off target.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Kaminsky, the pass to Payne. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The 3 from Mitchell. Up again. Called in by McGee.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Pass to Shamet. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul so far. A line change here for Utah.
Substitution for Utah.
Into the 3rd. 2 minutes in now. Here's Gay. Good work defensively by Kaminsky. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And he lobs it up. McGee's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Clarkson for 3. They get the rebound. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
The shot by Oni, no good.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Payne with the bucket.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Now here's Clarkson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Gay. Kaminsky pulls it in. The Suns have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half.
Jazz foul. Mia Oni. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the third quarter here. And here's Payne outside.
They found the shots they wanted in the first half, but since then, it hasn't been quite as easy.
Pass to Oni. Lets it go from 11. Here's Whiteside. From the stripe. Here's the three. The shot by Oni, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Payne with the bucket. Payne's got his second basket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Wonderful use of the pick and roll, especially by Whiteside, slashing right to the bucket and getting that one to go.
Now here's Payne. Missed inside. Pass to Oni. Back to Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Chalk up 2 there.
That's too easy. A player of Rudy Gay's scoring prowess, he's salivating on shots like that.
Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Outside Johnson. Nails it from 3. And the Suns lead by 15.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
On the wing, Clarkson. Here's Oni. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pulls it from the corner, and he gets it to go off the front iron. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in a good situation, up by 13. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Phoenix, JaVale McGee out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's Johnson, then there's Payne, and it's Shamet in at the 2. Back to Payne. Pass to McGee. Clock at 4. Payne, he's open. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And Clarkson, here we go. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Fires it. The shot by Johnson, no good. Challenging stretch here for Utah. Here's Oni. Off target with the 3.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Pass to McGee. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. He shoots it. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Both teams will make substitutions. Bogdanovich against Crowder from the wing. That one's wide left.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Up top, Booker. Check by Mitchell. From behind the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Here's Conley. And Aiden pulls it down. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And he's going for the lob.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Utah has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Down low. Crowder with a steal. Bridges outside. Outside Paul. Inside. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich with it. Covered by Crowder. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Paul passes to Booker. And the 3 off target.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Pass to Gobert. Releases. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Suns.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Chris Paul.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Fires from deep. And they get it back. To the middle. Ayton passes to Bridges. Clock at 6. Goes back up. Rebound, Utah. 20 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Now Paul. Booker for 3. Missed it. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly...
The Mavs as they came through the tunnel earlier on. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for Dallas, Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5. The 3 for Doncic. Offensive rebound.
Well, I tell you what, energy and activity from Hardaway Jr. there, showing you exactly what it takes to keep plays alive.
For 3, Mitchell. Utah gets it back. Gobert finds Bogdanovic, and Bogdanovic throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pass to Hardaway. Fires the three. Rebound, Utah.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Count it, good.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Doncic outside, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
To the paint, here's O'Neal. And again, it's Utah.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Doncic outside. Here's Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Doncic with the steal. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Porzingis passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Inside, Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The Jazz again can't hit it. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Can't hit from the corner. Mavericks leading by 3. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. Hardaway trying to free himself up. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long. Too determined as well.
And here's Bogdanovic for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now Doncic. Powell, the pass to Doncic. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell. And he converts the layup.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Doncic against Conley. High post try. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Doncic has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The drive by Mitchell. And the basket is good.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Conley against Doncic. And he drives in. And Doncic throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Up top, Doncic. Over by Conley. Luka Doncic again. Doncic has got 8.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing the chance to go to work inside and taking it.
Here's Conley. Banked in off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. And here's Conley outside. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Powell on the wing, covered by Mitchell. Powell kicks to Doncic. Clock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 5. And big men's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Hill and put him in this style of play, what adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
Really hard to guard Porzingis, especially when he's moving like this in the screen and roll.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead has got back down to 5 as they get the points there for Mitchell.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Back to Doncic. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Doncic has got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs. Here's Conley. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Finney-Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Jazz substitution.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. The 3 for Doncic. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
Hardaway against Clarkson. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Boy, how about the move there from Hardaway, showing off another aspect of his game with the ball handle.
And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story, the heart of it.
On the clock. Clarkson kicks to Ingles. Another miss by Utah.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Doncic looking it over. Here's Porzingis. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Brunson the pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Oni. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Mavericks lead by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds. And that does it for our...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Jalen Brunson out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Moses Brown. Then there's Brown. And it's Kleba in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Bullock, good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Fast break, Dallas. Kleba with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Ingles against Brown. Here's the 3. Ingles can't get it to go. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. The pass to Kleba for 3. A new 14 for the Mavericks. Clarkson against Brown.
Jazz foul. D.A. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Brown down low. He's covered by Whiteside. Jazz trail by 15. Ingles finds Whiteside. Here's Clarkson. On the wing, Ingles. He's covered by Brown. Here's Whiteside. Lays it up off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Johnson with it. Brown outside. Passes it to Bullock. It's tipped. Just 5 to shoot. Brown against Clarkson. Rebounded by Clarkson. Jazz shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Bullock. And that's collected by Gay. Jazz trail by 13. To the middle. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounting for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
It's Brown with the drive. Pass to Bullock. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Brunson. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And Gay is just so crafty inside, forcing the defense to hit him in the paint.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Mavericks leading by 13.
Jazz foul. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Hardaway against Mitchell. Right side Hardaway. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hardaway has got 6 points.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
Here's Gobert. Now, here is O'Neal. Guarded closely. Gobert dishes to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. He gets that one.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too. Bogdanovich able to put points on the board.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 12. Down low, here's Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Finney-Smith's got his first bucket in this one. Mitchell outside. Here's O'Neal. Mavericks with the rebound. And Porzingis, here we go. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Here's Doncic. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in its center, locking down the middle. And here's Conley outside. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. Gobert can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Porzingis on the foul. Porzingis has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Dallas.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
Mitchell kicks to Conley. punches it. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis looking it over. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic with it. Shoots the three. Good on the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's foul number 2 for him. Doncic against Conley. Puts up a three. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Here's Gobert. The Jazz with another miss. Now the Mavericks with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Doncic against Conley. Porzingis inside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Conley with it. He's picked up by Doncic. It's deflected. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Gobert with a wide open look. And O'Neal gets it to go.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Mavericks leading by 21. And they double up Doncic. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Mavericks now. Jazz trail by 21. To the inside. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Gobert. And that's 10 points for Donovan Mitchell.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Passes it to Doncic. Dishes to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. And the layup is good. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Conley with a wide open look. Gobert finds Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to O'Neal. 3-pointer. He's off on that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Powell against Bogdanovic. Here's Doncic. Back to Powell. The shot's good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Outside Hardaway. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. And for Denver, down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point. Barton with a steal. Jokic with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. To the inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Pass to O'Neal. This one for three. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Murray.
Oh, man.
I can't believe he just did that.
Now that is incredible. Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Here's Gobert. Bogdanovich with it. He's guarded by Porter. And here's the fast break. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Gordon with the big finish.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Conley finds Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Murray against Conley. Murray passes to Barton. Porter in the post. Bogdanovich on him. Barton. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Conley against Murray. Outside Porter. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. No good from outside.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
Bogdanovich, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The kick out to Barton. Gordon outside. Let's go with a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah trailing here. Mitchell with the ball. Barton covering. From deep, Conley gets the 3 to fall.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end off the catch.
Conley against Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Barton left side. Pass to Jokic. And Gobert with a block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
The 3 from Mitchell. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Murray against Conley. Jacks up a 3. And Jamal Murray hits from deep. Murray's got 5 points.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Murray from outside. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pulls it. Conley finds Bogdanovich. Good work defensively by Gordon. Denver in the lead. Barton, the pass to Gordon. Here's Murray. Barton outside. Back to Murray. The 3 ball. They grab their own miss. Barton outside. Back to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the 3-pointer goes. He's got 11.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Nikola Jokic.
When Gobert gets in deep, that's often your best option, is to wrap him up and send him to the line.
So it's Denver now. They lead by 7. Now Murray. 11 points in the game. Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Jokic in the post. Up in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Denver closing out the quarter. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their 3-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5, down low. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Porter, the pass to Barton. Sinks it from distance. Barton's got 5. All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an All-Star scoring 20 points a game, but you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, B.A., you have to always embrace being a great teammate, no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier. And you love what Bojan Bogdanovic has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Gordon. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Gobert inside, covered by Jokic. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Murray for three. Denver the rebound. Gordon. Murray against Conley. Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. 4 on the clock. And here's Porter outside. The shot no good. And Utah will come the other way. Right side Conley. Back to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's Denver with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Murray. And there's the lob. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Here's Jokic. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Gordon outside. Pass to Jokic. Back to Gordon. Out left to the wing. Murray passes to Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. The three. The rebound by Whiteside.
Well, he was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now suddenly struggling to find the range.
And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Denver has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Outside, Green. Pass to Bull. Here's Dozier.
2 minutes.
Here's Bull. Ingles defending. The kick out to Morris. To the middle. Tipped. Green finds Morris. From downtown. Rivers' shot is off. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Gay, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Exactly the result you want from that trip up the court. Rudy Gay with a look from point-blank range.
A minute 22 left in the first half. The putback. The rebound by Ingles. The Jazz have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Gay with the ball. Green picks him up. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson.
Nuggets foul. Bull. That's his first personal foul. Second team.
Here's Whiteside. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The 11-footer. Oh, there's the alley. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass. And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to Rivers. The kick out to Morris. There's the 3. The rebound by Ingles. Utah trailing here. It's tipped to the paint. Here's Whiteside. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. 11 seconds left to play in the half. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Jamal Murray had a huge first quarter. He had 11 points, 2 assists, and that'll...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Hassan Whiteside. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. Nice shot by Whiteside.
Are you serious? Whiteside doing major damage on the offensive glass.
Now here's Morris. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Green, the pass to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dozier. Here's Green. And the shot no good, a bit short.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Denver in the lead. Morris for 3. They get it back.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Whiteside with it, guarded now by Morris. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Utah has possession. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. A different look for Utah. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Here's Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit. For Denver, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Gordon. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Conley. And he converts the layup. Conley's got 5 now.
No, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Murray against Conley. Pass to Jokic. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
And stolen by Gobert. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And stolen by Jokic. In transition. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Down low. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Murray. And now it's an 8-point Denver lead.
The size, the skill, the footwork. Jokic has it all. Just a strong move.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside for Mitchell. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Utah has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. O'Neal. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Substitution for your Nuggets.
Here's Rivers. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dozier. The layup off target. The Jazz have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You two.
And so here is Denver. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Conley against Morris. Here's Dozier. The Nuggets with another miss. Utah trailing here. And that one is stuffed right through.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Bull. The kick out to Morris. Three-pointer. O'Neal pulls it in. The Jazz shooting at a 44% clip in the third. In transition, here come the Jazz.
The track star DNA for Conley on full display in the open court.
To the left side wing. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the perimeter, Martin and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Love the high activity of Conley on defense, keeping his arms moving all the time to create problems for the opposition.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Pass to O'Neal. Up and over Porter. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray with it. He's picked up by Conley. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. The 3 from Mitchell. Gordon pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
I mean, a fantastic game for them in open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Another thing I've noticed is their work on the offensive glass. Creating extra opportunities has been the key.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Conley passes to Gobert. Got a piece of it. Dives for it. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. minute in now in the fourth quarter. Barton with it. Pass to Jokic. Porter with it. Back to Jokic. Porter with it. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic in the post. He's against Gobert, and it's Jokic missing. The Jazz have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
The Nuggets shooting only 39% so far in the game. And here's Murray from the arc.
The heart and hustle of Conley, really putting in work on defense.
Murray, no good. O'Neal on the wing. The kick out to Conley. Inside. Back to Bogdanovich. Gordon with a steal. Here we go, all alone. Jokic finds Porter. Up top, Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. Cash money on the open jump shot. And the Nuggets lead by 3. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
Porter against Gobert. Now here's Murray. Not a lot of room. Barton. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Now it's a 5-point Nugget lead.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Conley against Murray. Throws it up high. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Nuggets running again. And then Porter with the dunk.
And they're building up steam. Getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Conley goes in. Gobert no good. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. Right now on a 9-0 run. And here's Porter outside. And Conley grabs the miss. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll go on Michael Porter.
Nice up fake by Boyan. He just brings the whole bag of tricks.
Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Conley.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Clarkson against Murray. Outside Porter. 5 to shoot. Barton finds Porter. Another miss by Porter. Here's Utah. It's a 5-point game. Here's Ingles. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
I mean, spectacular. He's clutch. We've seen Ingles make plays in this situation before.
Murray against Bogdanovich. Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. From outside the arc. Rebound, Utah.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Barton right side. So a close game. Sees Denver taking this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Utah's opening lineup. Here we go. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for Phoenix, up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Over in the corner, Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges kicks to Ayton. Now Booker, pass to Paul. Bridges outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Paul with the bucket.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Mitchell finds Gobert, and good that time.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Crowder the pass to Paul. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, this looks like a complete game shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Gobert. It's O'Neal atop the key. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Bogdanovic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Paul. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Bridges with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Took him no time at all on that one. Crowder's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Conley against Paul. O'Neal dishes to Conley. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Gobert against Bridges. Here's Paul. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Remaining in the first.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. Trailing by 10. And it's Mitchell missing. And here are the Suns now. They're on a 15-5 run. On the wing, Bridges. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Three-pointer. Goes up with it again. Bridges outside. Trying to get open is Crowder. No good on the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the Suns miss again. Jazz trail by 10. For three, Mitchell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his fourth rebound in this one. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Bridges with it. Conley picks him up. Crowder kicks to Paul. Drops in the layup for two. Paul's got 10.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
To the right side. Conley with a wide open look. And it's Bogdanovic on the foul.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovic. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Now here's Paul. He's got 10. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Bridges passes to Crowder. Swatted away.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovic can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
Just 3 to shoot. Up again. Here's Ayton. There's the pass to Crowder. Bridges outside. For 3, Booker. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz trail by 10. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Conley finds Gobert. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Fires the 3. And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Bridges kicks to Paul. Beyond the arc. Booker outside. Pass to Bridges. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh!
Go ahead, Mr. Ayton. How about that finish?
Jazz trail by 12 and stolen by Booker. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got the fast break chance.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Right wing. O'Neal passes to Conley. To the middle. And Gobert kicks to Conley. On deep. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Conley's shot is off. And here's Phoenix. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Back to Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 17 points for Chris Paul.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Paul from deep three-point land. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the wide open shot from Crowder offline with his 3. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 17-point game. And he gets the bucket. O'Neal's got 5.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Paul looking over the floor. Outside Crowder.
2 minutes remaining in the
Booker outside.
2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. Ayton, the pass to Booker. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Booker's got his first points in this one.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
Inside, Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Jay Crowder. The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Paul passes to Crowder. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to O'Neal. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. He has 7.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
That's a 2 from Paul. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. There's O'Neal with the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And again, it's the Suns missing. Jazz trail by 13. For 3, Mitchell. Rejected by Booker. Bridges, right side. There's the dish to Ayton. Bridges inside. Guarded by O'Neal. Bridges misses. For Utah, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Out of this is to Ayton. Bridges outside. Takes a 3. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. Chris Paul had a huge first quarter. He ended up with 17 points and 1 assist. That's all for now.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside, and it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point. And there's the basket. Whistle blows, and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Jazz trail by 15, and that one good from Clarkson.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Payne looking around. McGee up top. Up to Payne. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Utah.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Count that bucket. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. To the paint. Here's Kaminsky. Good work defensively by Gay. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Clarkson driving in, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. And McGee kicks to Johnson. And the 3 ball is good. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Gay. Takes it inside.
And I just love how Gay penetrates to the bucket. I mean, always looking for the highlight reel play, showing off that awesome vertical.
Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. McGee. Back to Payne. That one no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Suns leading by 10. To the inside. Here's McGee. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Clarkson, and he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Back to Shamet. The rebound by the Jazz.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A pass to Gay. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Lots of room. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Suns lead by 12. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Shoots.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Phoenix ball.
in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Feeds to Gay, and he banks in the layup. Gay's got 4 points this quarter.
And I like the energy of Gay, especially inside. He's incredible at getting to his spots in the paint.
Payne passes to Kaminsky. Shamet with it. McGee trying to break free. Kaminsky misses. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. Down by 12. From deep Ingles. And they get it back. Right side, good.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Payne with it. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Johnson against Ingles. From deep three-point range. A shot by Johnson, no good. Jazz trail by 10. From deep. Ingles can't get it to go. Here's Shamet. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense?
And so it's Phoenix going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Booker. Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Assisted by
Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Passes it to Crowder. Now here's Ayton, defended by Gobert. And they double up Paul. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
And it's Conley penetrating. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Keeps it alive. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Stolen by O'Neal. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Mitchell looking it over. And stolen by Ayton. On the wing, Booker wide open. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires from deep. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Suns.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
The shot from 20 feet away. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him. Jazz trail by 13. Conley with the 3. Here's Gobert. Kicks to O'Neal. Conley dishes to Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Crowder kicks it out to Paul. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Mitchell outside. The tray. Again, Mitchell missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
First team foul.
Phoenix leading by 13.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Paul outside from deep three-point range. Again, the miss by Paul.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Another miss by Utah. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the shot's good from Crowder.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Ball against Conley. To the middle. Shoots. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Phoenix.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Chris Paul.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. It's a 13-point game. And that's good. Michael Conley for 3.
3-point field goal.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Paul against Conley. Shot clock at 5. Back to Booker. It's stolen by Gobert.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
O'Neal from long range. Utah gets it back. Out to Conley. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. And Paul puts up a deep 3. Misses there. So it's the Suns winning easily here. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.